Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap and my NBA day-to-day predictions. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and please watch more of my videos. Please and thank you, and comment down below what you guys' favorite team is. What team do you think will bring the NBA championship home? Alright, so really quick, guys, I do want to give you guys some of my NBA news and some stuff that I've been hearing around the league. It's quite that season where we're basically halfway through, and to be honest, time goes so fast that I didn't even realize. Just a few months ago, we were in literally the start of the season, and now we're halfway through the season. Almost the all-star game, and we have NBA trade deadline coming around the corner. It's so fast because you see 1 to 2 games every day, and then all of a sudden we're almost done through the season. As you guys know, I'm gonna give it more time to see if it changes or not. I'm gonna give you guys my number 1 seed from the Eastern Conference, and all the way from the Western Conference from number 10. I'm going to still tell you guys the teams that are still doing good and some teams that are basically done this season. So, yeah. Again, guys, like, subscribe, comment down below, and please watch more of my videos. Please and thank you. And comment down below what your guys' favorite team is. And tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home. All right? Really quick, before we do move on, I want to show you guys a very good product. And I will link it down there in the comments for you guys. You guys can go ahead and get these 2 stands, a mic stand and a controller stand all at once. This is for PlayStation and Xbox. You guys can go ahead and get different colors if you guys want. If you guys do put in the word, or the code, not word, if you guys put in the code SAVAGE, you guys will go ahead and get 20% off. And again, as I mentioned in my other videos, it's not just this, it's everything that you guys see in the shop. So guys, go ahead, I'll link it down there. Go ahead and take a look. And if you guys do go, thank you for buying everything in there. Thank you for looking at it. Thank you for buying it and looking at it. And I hope that makes it, I hope this makes you guys buy it more often for my channel. So yeah, I just want to say this little thing here. This is a very good product, and I recommend whoever gets it, thank you, and whoever does look at it, it's very good. And again, as I mentioned in my other videos, like the little gold box, I'm not going to keep on saying it. Eventually I will put a video up here and show you guys on how it looks and show you what it does. But yeah, I'm not just going to pull it out and show you guys what it looks like, because it's basically not perfect. If I'm basically putting it like this, it's better if you guys see it on the screen. And yeah, that mic stand, as I mentioned, that I showed you, I showed that like in my first video, my very first day that showing it to you guys. I showed it off in my hand, and then next day I had it as a video for you guys. So eventually I will get this video out as a box for you guys. So yeah, but anyways, let's move on to the games today. I want to say some stuff. I want to give out a shout out. Where do I begin? I'll tell you where I begin. First off, really quick before we do move on, I want to say some NBA news. And I know I said that just a second ago, but in reality, this right here, I want to talk about it. So apparently this was going around, and I know people are going to say you're late on this. I don't care what you say or what you think. In reality, I come out of my own stuff, and sometimes I come out of it before it even does leak out there in the NBA, or maybe it comes out late, whatever the case may be. So we all saw what happened when it was Spurs-Lakers, right? Victor gave a fan a shirt, or not a shirt, a jersey, and the kid was saying, "Oh, I'm a huge fan of you, blah, blah, blah." And then the day after that all happened, the guy put it up for sale. And I just want to say this loud and clear to everybody. if you're really using your kid for you to get money and to, go out here and show that you're really that desperate for a jersey, but in reality you're not, you're just desperate for the money. In my opinion, I have something to say to those people. That is clearly disgusting. I don't want to see that, because in reality, if you think about it, in the sports world, people are going to know that you're the father, you're the parent that got a jersey from a sports player, and the day after you sold it to get money back. And I don't care if you're going to split it with him or not. I don't care. That's not what I wanted to say. I wanted to say was that dad that did that for that kid. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be negative. But people really think that he's not a really good parent for doing that. And I'm not going to go on blast and talk about him. I don't know him. I don't know what he does. I don't care what he does. All I'm saying to everybody out there, if you're really a dad and you really want your kid to have a jersey, to memorize that you went to this game to go see your favorite player, and then all of a sudden you ask for a jersey, and then the next day you go out here and you sell it, then to me, to be honest with you, you're not a real parent. You're really not. If you're going out here selling that jersey after when your kid wanted to see Victor, and maybe he wanted to keep the jersey. Maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe he said, I'll get it and I will help you sell it. Maybe I will keep it, but under the low, we're not going to make this public. I don't know what the case may be. I'm just going to say it loud and clear. That's messed up of what I saw and what I read. All around, that wasn't a good decision of him making. He should have basically asked the kid, or maybe his whole family. I don't know. I'm just saying. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. But yeah, let's move on to the NBA games. There's not a lot of news today that I wanted to get into. That's all I wanted to say. But anyways, guys, let me give you guys my shout out. Oklahoma City Thunder, Shai. What a performance last night for him. What a performance. Shai, step up to the floor. You earned it. You basically got everything that you needed. You went out here and you showed up and you basically said, I'm the best young star in the league. Nobody can stop me. Apparently he's right. Nobody can. Not even the Cleveland Cavaliers roster can stop him. Shout out to you, Shai. 40 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists. Keep doing what you're doing, and eventually you are going to be the MVP, and you will, and hopefully you win the MVP. In my opinion of the NBA, it's probably tied with Nikola Jokic and Shai. That's the main players that are tied with the MVP list. There's no other player out here, putting up points like Shai or Nikola Jokic are. So yeah, I just want to say it loud and clear. Shout out to you, Shai, again. 40 points, 30 rebounds, and 8 assists. Shout out to you, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm amazed of what you're doing here every single day, every single game, every single month. It's crazy to me how this player became. Basically, nobody thought he could be a good superstar. And then all of a sudden, that huge trade came in. And then all of a sudden, now he's a huge star. Everybody says Shai. Everybody knows when you say Oklahoma City Thunder, everybody says Shai first. So, yeah, I just want to say that loud and clear to everybody. Now, so there's a lot of, I don't know, how do you want to say it? There's a lot of noise going around for the Oklahoma City Thunder, as everybody thinks there is noise, but in reality, it's all just negative noise for them, because in reality, they are a positive team. Oklahoma City Thunder, what did you guys do in the last game? I'm not talking about the Cavs game. I'm not talking about the Cavs. I'm talking about the one before that. In the media, you were talking to, I think Shai was talking to a reporter because of his game on how he was playing. Jalen Williamson and the Oklahoma City Thunder, except for Shai, went up and they put towels on the reporter's head. Now, I didn't get a chance to count how many towels they put on him, but in reality, this team is like basically like, I don't know how to explain it. This is like a fun team. What team would you see playing around with a reporter like that? And sure, everybody's gonna say, oh, they're young. Not a lot of people do that. Not a lot of teams do that. Well, in reality, I'm not giving them credit for that. I don't think they should do that in the first place, but at the end of the day, they do what they want when they can do it. But I don't think putting a towel on the reporter's head and see how many they can actually put on his head while Shea's talking to him. And you know what Shea said at the end? He said, I think he said stop, and he said they're a child, if I'm correct. No, it's not a child, I think. He said, I think he said that's enough. In reality, I'm just saying loud and clear, I would not recommend doing that, especially on live TV. No. Sure, these Thunder team likes to make jokes to everybody or to themselves. I don't care. This team is exciting. This team is fun to watch. This team is very great at what they do on the court, off the court, and whatever they do from the day that all these four players move on from different teams. So yeah, I just want to say it loud and clear. But shout out to Shea for 40 points. He did an amazing job. Oh my God. But yeah. Now let's talk about the games yesterday. So first game of the afternoon. The Cleveland Cavaliers were down by 45 points. That is the worst loss for them to be in. Now, I'm going to say this loud and clear. They did not lose by 45. If I'm correct, they lost by 29 or 20 when the game was over. I watched that game. I watched it from the first to the fourth. And let me say this loud and clear. The scoreboard was 10-12. And then all of a sudden, when it went from 12-12, in a panic mode, emergency, whatever you want to say, went from 12 to 32, just like that. A snap of a finger. Let me tell you, I've never seen a lead that bad in the first half. Ever. What this Thunder team is doing to teams is amazing. They're putting lights out in the first quarter, lights out in the first half. The funny part was, the Cleveland Cavaliers were down by 45 points, and everybody was telling me, including I was telling it to you guys, that this Cavs team is very good. This team is scary. This team has everything to play for. This team has nothing to lose in the regular season. Well, we found out what was the problem, and we all know what it is, right? When this team sees the Oklahoma City Thunder, if these two do meet up in the finals, the Thunder will win their first championship with Shea. You know why? Because what we saw in the regular season is not going to be the same for the finals. It's going to be a way different game. It's going to be a way different ball game. These stars are going to come out for the bright lights. They're going to come out in big moments for them. You guys were down by 45 at one point. You lost by 29 points, between 29 to 20. You had no Spider Mitchell, no Darius Garland in the third half because you guys were just getting embarrassed on national TV. Do I think the Cavs are going to recover from this? No. Absolutely not. These two did play a few days ago. before yesterday. We all know who took the last laugh at the day. But in reality, we're going to forget those days. We're going to forget those moments. Because what happened yesterday is never going to get out of the Cleveland Cavaliers' head. You guys got embarrassed on national TV. Spider Mitchell, Darius Garland. I only have one thing to tell you guys. Did you guys have a back-to-back? It looked like you guys had a back-to-back, and you guys did not look like you guys recovered. But again, get in the lab, focus, and you will recover on this next win, but you will not recover on that loss. You got embarrassed. And to be honest with you, I'm glad I didn't go for Cleveland. I'm glad I went for Thunder. Because when I saw the scoreboard 12-12, and then all of a sudden, in a second went by, I saw 32-12, and I was like, hey, I'm glad I'm winning this game today. Because if I'm losing, I look like a fool tomorrow. But yeah. So you guys tell me in the comments, do you think that was a great game yesterday? Did you think it was boring in the first quarter? Did you think it was done before the game even finished? Or did Cavs fans think they were going to come back from a 45-point lead at one point? Now again, no hate to Cavs fans. No hate to Cleveland fans in general. But I honestly think that the Cavs are going to have a very interesting week leading towards yesterday, because I have no words to say for the Cleveland Cavaliers, because you guys got embarrassed on national TV. And I've said this before to everybody. What is going on in the NBA this past week? What is going on? And did I tune into the Cavs game and the Oklahoma City Thunder game while it was becoming a nasty scoreboard? Yes, I still was. But in reality, I shouldn't really turn into it like that, because the game was not that good. The only time that it was good, it was when it was 12-12, and then in a second went by, 32-12. Crazy. If this Thunder team can beat everybody in the NBA, I actually do think they're going to win the finals. There's nobody that's better than them. I said that about the Cavs, but I guess I was wrong about that. So, yeah, I just want to say that loud and clear. So let's move on to the games real quick. Shout out to Shea for 40 points. Keep doing what you're doing on the court. Let's talk about the games from yesterday too. Not just the Cavs game, Thunder. Let's talk about the Rockets. You guys managed to lose to a Kings team. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot. I'm not gonna lie. The Kings were kind of winning most of the they were kind of in the lead most of the night. The Cavs came back. Not Cavs. The Rockets, kind of want to put it a fight. They wanted to put a fight in, and then all of a sudden they did. And then all of a sudden, in a second went by, Jalen Green misses one of the important shots to go to overtime. Yep. Thank you, Jalen Green. You messed up that for me, too. You had a wide open three-pointer. To be honest with you, now that I think about it, I wish you didn't go for that three. Jalen Green, I wish you gave it to somebody else. But that's fine. You had to take a shot, right? But unfortunately, you missed. So, yeah. And then the Brooklyn Nets game, flippers. We ain't got to talk about that, right? We all know what happened. I'm just going to say it either way. The Brooklyn Nets were getting embarrassed last night. No, not the Brooklyn Nets. Sorry, the Portland Trailblazers. My bad. I meant to say Portland, not Brooklyn. Portland was getting embarrassed last night. It didn't look good. I even said it again. I even said it 2 weeks in a row that I don't have faith in these teams that are moving forward when they play the Flippers. Let me say this loud and clear, Flipper fans. You guys are only winning these games because you're playing against terrible teams. If you played against an elite team like the Thunder, you're gonna lose. Okay? You had a back-to-back. You played against DeAndre Ayton and no Ben Simmons. Relax. Calm down. You played against two terrible teams. And Flipper fans always like to say, oh, what team are you? Funny enough, I don't have a team. I root from one team to another. So you can make fun of me all you want. But my football team, you can make fun of them all you want at the end of the day too. But in reality, you don't really have to. I mean, you can do it if you want. But at the end of the day, I'm also an Eagles fan too, so at the end of the day, I take another W. But we all know, if you're a Flippers fan, you're a Raiders fan, so I can make jokes of you all I want at the end of the day. Just fun fact about that, I already know that if you're a Flipper fan, you're going to be a Las Vegas fan. I already know, I can tell. And to be honest with you, have I ever met somebody like that? Plenty of time. And to be honest, those are the worst fans, those are the worst people you want to hang out with. They always want to act funny, but in reality, they're just bored. They're just bored, and they're boring. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say today for the NBA. Let's see what we got today. These are all just fresh right now. I did not look at them before, so whatever happens, you guys see it on video. You got Paolo Banchero, Orlando Magic, against Jason Tatum and the Celtics. Now, Paolo Banchero came back in his last game, as usual. Forgot to mention that. So, will this be a great game? I would love to say yes. I want to say yes, and I'm going with a yes. But do I think it's going to be a great game for the Celtics? Probably not. They lost to a Toronto team. They got embarrassed. That's okay for them. For me, it's not. For them, it's okay. Do I think the Celtics are going to recover in this win? I don't know. I can't say yes. I can't say no. Because the Orlando Magic is a young, pesky team like the Thunder. They got Paolo Banchero back, and this team is thriving like they usually are. I'm going for none other than Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic to win this one. I do think they will go in here and put the Boston Celtics to make them go back on their losing streak. So, yeah. I was really debating to go on the Celtics, but I was like, if I do this, they're going to go out here and lose again. And it's okay if Orlando loses this, but at the end of the day, I hope they don't. So, yeah. Give me Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic. All right, you got this game here. You got the great game of the day. You got Ant-Man against Jalen Brunson and the Timberwolves. Will I be tuning into this? Absolutely, I will. You got Ant-Man over here playing with the Timberwolves, going out here. They're winning games here and there. And then you got Jalen Brunson out here, showing to the New York Knicks fan base that this is a legit team and this team is going back to the promised land. But in reality, give me Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks to win this one. I do think they will go in here and they will make this a very good game, but somehow, some way, the Knicks are just going to pull it out in the fourth like they usually do. So, yeah, I'll be tuning into this one. All right, you got this game here. You got R.J. Barrett, Toronto versus Giannis and the Bucks. Hey, Giannis, I forgot to mention this. You're kind of funny when you were pointing at the camera. Because you were not, that last team that you were playing, that opponent, you were embarrassing them. Iguodala's like Iguodala as usual. He keeps doing what he's doing on the court. But anyways, I'm going with none other than Giannis in this one. The Bucks are going to put the Toronto Raptors back into Toronto, and they're going to remember that they didn't play this game. So, yeah, give me Giannis and the Bucks. It's not going to be a great game. You got this game here. You got the best game of this one. You have Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets versus the Tyler Hero Miami Heat. Now, people might ask, why do you think this is going to be a great game? Now, there's speculations that Jimmy Butler might make his debut back into this game. Now, I lost how many games he's missed, but people are telling me around the league that Jimmy Butler will play in this one. But in my opinion, I don't think he will be playing in this one. But I'm just going to say loud and clear, if he does make his debut back as a Miami Heat, will he be playing like Jimmy Butler, or would he be playing like lazy and he would not care about his game? So yeah, I just want to say that loud and clear. But yeah, I mean, in reality, I'm going for none other than Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets to win this game. I do think they'll go in here and win this one. So yeah, I just got the notification of Nikola Jokic, or not Nikola, Jimmy Butler. They're saying that he is a go. But again, I'm gonna say this loud and clear to everybody. I'll see it when I believe it. Apparently, they're saying he's good to go. Has it really been that fast for him to miss games? I feel like it's lower than 7. I feel like we've missed some numbers here and there, but I haven't been counting. I've missed a lot of counting. The last time I did count was, I think, 3-2, and then after that I just lost count. So yeah, apparently they're saying he's good to go for this game. Again, I'm not gonna see it. I'm gonna have to see it to believe it tonight for this game. But even if Jimmy Butler does come back in this game or not, I mean, he's been rusty since he was playing. He did not, become the real Jimmy Butler. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. So yeah, give me Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets. All right, you got this game here. You got two terrible teams. You got Jordan Clarkson Jazz versus Zion Williamson and the Pelicans. I mean, to be honest, I don't want to make this prediction, but I got to make it either way. So, yeah. Give me none other than Zion Williamson and the Pelicans to win this game. So, yeah. You got this game here. Now, you got brother versus brother in this one, regardless even if he does play in this one or not. I hope they play, but if I feel like if LaMelo Ball is going to play, I feel like Lonzo Ball is not going to play. That's just me saying it. But, yeah. But we'll see. Every time these two do play, they always make it an entertaining game. So, yeah. But I'm going for none other than Lonzo Ball and the Chicago Bulls to win this game. I do think they will go in here and they will play amazing. I just hope they do good. That's all I hope. So yeah. But yeah. Regardless, even if the two brothers do play in this one, that will be good because we want to see brother versus brother. So yeah. And right now, as I'm saying it, Lonzo Ball and Jello, they look good. They look good to play against each other. So, yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen. But I'm going with Lonzo Ball and the Chicago Bulls to win this one. I do think they'll go in here, make this a great game. I'm excited to see the two brothers go head to head. So yeah. All right, you got this game here. You got the Oklahoma City Thunder Shea against Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Thunder just came off that amazing game yesterday against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Do I think this is going to be a great game for the Mavs? To be honest, it should be easy for the Mavs because the Thunder coming off a back-to-back. But at the end of the day, you do got to realize that the Thunder team is a very young team. They have a lot of energy to play. They're kind of pesky at what they want. I'm still rolling with Shea and the Thunder. I don't even think the Mavs can pull out this win unless Kyrie Irving does, goes lights out in this game. And they gotta make sure that they can not maintain Kyrie, because Kyrie's gotta be an aggressive today on this court if the Mavs do want to get a win. But I don't see it happening. Kyrie's just getting up there in age where he doesn't even want to be that superstar. He wants to be that, just that, third or fourth player to just follow the leader, So, yeah. But in reality, I'm going with Shea and the Thunder to win this one, so, yeah. Alright, you got this game here. You have the rematch of these two teams playing. The last time these two did play, Ja Morant dunked over Victor. Will that happen today? Hey, I will love it if Ja Morant does it again. And this one, it actually does count, because apparently they're saying that Ja Morant didn't hear the whistle. Yeah, you can throw all those excuses. You can throw all those excuses in if you want. Yeah, you can. Go ahead. Yeah, as I mentioned in my video before, when I gave Ja Morant that shout out of that dunk, I said probably they didn't hear the whistle. Victor didn't hear the whistle. So if Ja Morant didn't hear it, what makes you think Victor can hear it? But yeah, you can say what you want. You can say you didn't hear the whistle. It's okay. We're all just going to pretend that you didn't say that. Because clearly you have to hear the whistle to call a timeout or a foul. So, yeah. But give me none other than Ja Morant and the Grizzlies. I hope Ja Morant does another amazing dunk, so it can be on the highlight today, and I'll give another amazing shout out for him. So, yeah. All right, we got the last game of the night. You got a former face coming into this game. Regardless, even if he does play or not, let me get to it for you guys. You got this game right here. You got D'Angelo Russell and Ben Simmons, Brooklyn Nets versus Anthony Davis and the Lakers. You have a former face coming into this game, and you got another former face. You got two former face on the Lakers. You have Shake Milton, and you have D'Angelo Russell playing against their former teams. Now, I want to say this loud and clear to everybody. Will this be a great game? I mean, if you want me to be honest and throw positivity in here, I can. No, it will not. If you want me to not be honest, the Lakers are going to throw a terrible game down the road. Because the Flippers shut out the Brooklyn Nets by 59 points. Win. And I said, it's not going to be a great game. It's not going to be a fun game. Don't tune into the game. Get your money back. Get your refund back. I said that, right? Now, Laker fans or non-Laker fans, you're going to ask me, do you think this will be a great game? I'm here to tell you this loud and clear to everybody. This game, people might be excited and say, oh, it's going to be an easy win. It's going to be a fun game. Tell you the truth here, loud and clear. I'm always honest. This is not going to be a great game. This is not going to be a great game. The Lakers struggled against Victor and the Spurs. They lost that game. What makes you think that if they can't beat a Victor team, or if they can't beat a Spurs team, what makes you think they're going to make the Brooklyn Nets team worse or not win? Now, I would be a fool if I went for Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. Now, apparently they're saying Ben Simmons is not playing in this one because he did not play in the Flippers one. Will I be tuning into this one? No, absolutely not. Not be tuning into this one. You know, Lakers should deserve, or not deserve, whatever you want to say, to not let me watch them. Because the Lakers suck. And what I mean by them suck, if you go out here and you lose to a Brooklyn Nets team, the NBA is not taking you serious. We have a few hours. Not a few hours, we have a long time, to be honest, if you think about it. At the time you guys watch this video. If you go out here and you lose to a Brooklyn Nets team, can the Lakers fans stop saying, oh, we're going to the promised land? If you lose to a Brooklyn Nets team, you're not going to the promised land. You're going to be sent home and relax and watch these other teams in the finals. Because there's no way that you're going to lose to the Brooklyn Nets team with D'Angelo Russell, Cam Thomas and Ben Simmons. We'll see what's going to happen. I will not be watching this game. I hope this game is out in the first half, because the way that the Flippers put out the Brooklyn Nets, the Lakers should do the same. But in my opinion, do I think it's going to happen? No, it's not, because the Lakers struggle a lot. So we'll see. All right. So as I'm looking at it, they're saying that Anthony Davis is maybe a game decision. So yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. Yeah. Oh, it looks like it literally looks like the Brooklyn Nets will have some bodies back on the court. It looks like they're having Ben Simmons, Cam Thomas, and D'Angelo Russell coming back. Wow. Right when the Lakers think it's going to be an easy game, it looks like the Brooklyn Nets are having some bodies back. Wow, everybody really loves having their good players and their good stars right when they come back when they play against the Lakers. That's crazy. Maybe should I change my prediction now that I think the Brooklyn Nets are going to win? No, I'm still sticking with Anthony Davis and the Lakers. I'm not even going to watch this game, even if they do play their starters in or not. All I'm saying to Lakers fans, this is going to be a very boring game for both of these teams, both of these fan bases. Yeah, all around, it's not going to be a great game for this one, but during the day, there's going to be a lot of great games. So I'll be watching all of those. I'll give you guys my input on those tomorrow. So yeah, guys, that is my NBA predictions for today. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and please watch more of my videos. Please and thank you. Until then, guys, I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, comment down below, and please watch more of my videos. Please and thank you. Until then, guys, see you.